Welcome to the automated follow-up training for Ava 3.0. In this playlist, we will cover how you can tell Ava to follow up with your patients on your behalf, train Ava on what to say to your patients and prospective patients, and how Ava will let you know when a patient she's following up with needs your attention. Let's assume that you have already configured and trained Ava on what to send to patients in various stages of their journey. Ava will automatically, based on criteria we will cover later, identify patients and prospective patients throughout the process of getting the smiles they deserve and place them into one of these 4 cards. There are 3 ways for you to hand off these patients to Ava so that she can do the monotonous work required to get the patients to follow through on their treatment. For this video, we will be using Luke Skywalker to demonstrate how this is done. Now obviously, Luke is not a real person, so we should be HIPAA compliant. Luke came into the office yesterday with his mother and father for his consultation. He needs braces, but couldn't help but cry and complain throughout the entire process. Because of this, his mother Padme was hesitant about committing to treatment and needed to go home to think about it. Normally, you would need to set a reminder for yourself to reach out to Padme and see if they are interested in starting Luke's treatment. Thankfully, you can tell Ava to do this for you, simply by selecting the patient and clicking Auto. Ava will now ask for some information before she begins following up with Luke's mother on your behalf. Let's select Padme as the primary contact. Set the language to English, select Pending Follow-up, and finally, select on whose behalf Ava will reach out to the patient. Lastly, let's enter a note. After hitting Submit, Luke has now moved into the Ava's Patients Pending tab. So long as he remains blue and he has an A next to his name, you can rest assured that Ava will reach out to Padme for you. We'll go over how she will let you know when the patient responds in the next video. But for now, let's go over some other ways Ava can keep track of patients for you. Since Luke had complained so much during his consultation, you might not want to send the same messages to his mother as you would most other patients. Thankfully, Ava has you covered here too. Let's go ahead and click on Set. Ava will now ask for you to create a custom message to go out to the patient or their responsible party on a date that you select. Simply select the type of message, type out the content, select the date and the time you want the message to go out, fill out the same fields as if you were putting them into Auto, and click Set to Send. You will now see that Luke has an S next to his name. This lets you know that he is set to have communication go out at a later date. We'll go over what to do after the message goes out in the next video. Maybe though, you want to take Luke really carefully. His dad is the right-hand man to an imperial dictator after all, and you wouldn't want to make him upset, so any communication should probably be done personally over the phone. For situations like this, you'll want to click Remind. As you can see, Ava will ask for similar information as with Set. But instead, when the date comes around that you select, Ava will instead notify you with the notes entered into this page to take further action on the patient, whether it be to make a phone call or put them into auto follow-up. Once we hit Submit, you will now notice that Ava has put an R next to Luke's name, signaling to you that he has a reminder set. And that's it. You now know how you can have Ava follow up with patients on your behalf, saving you time and energy that can be better spent in other areas. In the next video, we'll walk you through how Ava will notify you when you need to take action on patients that she's currently following up or tracking. See you there!